Yep, thank you, everybody. So we just talked about the 5 places where field service operations leak revenue. And today we are going to show you a live demo from start to finish, from request being received from the customer and until invoice is being sent out. So let me share a screen. Just let me know if you see that, okay? Okay, can you see my screen? Is everything fine?
Yes, we can.
Okay, cool. So right now we see account Omega INC page. On this page, we have some information about the client that is actually manufacturing company based out of New York City. Also, we can check related contacts, opportunities, assets for this account, cases. We can see all the activity histories that we had with this client. And let's imagine situations that the client just raised up a case, they got some problem, our dispatcher is opening this case and can see all the information which was entered into the web form for submitting this case. We do see who is the contact on this case, what is a phone number, what is an email, to which account that is related, what is our subject, and really short description of the case. In regular scenario, what should happen next? Dispatch needs to create a work order, schedule appointment, find proper technician, fix an issue on the client side, and after that, send out an invoice. So yeah, honestly saying process is not really easy and requires a lot of calling, a lot of validations, a lot of checking with clients. But let's check step by step how simple that is inside of the Salesforce field service. So let's create our work order. So just hit a button, say that it will be best. Just enter address, hit next. By the way, pay attention that a lot of stuff is actually pre-populated. For example, we have this asset selected on our case, and it's being moved over to the work order which is created. So that's repair in New York territory with high priority. Next, we have short description subject, which is taken over from case as well. And that's it. We have our work order created. Let's take a look at it. Actually, that's the first place where revenue leaks in field service. You can imagine that the wrong tag is being assigned to the appointment. Um, you have wrong skills, wrong locations, and you are paying for the return visit at a $300-400 per call that accumulates up really fast. In Salesforce, your dispatch just simply clicking one button and AI will take a look on skills, availability, SLA windows, on location, yeah, and will help you to select the best resource for this work order. Let's check it out how it works. Sorry. So as I said, system took a look on skills, location, SLAs, and all that stuff, and saying that Alex is the best option for us here. So let's say, please schedule appointment on this work order for Alex. Next, what we need to check that is availability, at what time Alex is actually available. So let's say Friday, 9 a.m. And to finish that appointment schedule, we just need to click one button and confirm that everything is fine. So we hit on this confirm button, and on the background, our system scheduling appointment, updating our database, and even more. Right now, we are generating a summary, pre-work summary for our dispatch and for our technician. That's why actually it's taking a little bit longer, but here it is. That's done. Let's check the summary. Right now that is empty, but after we refresh the page, we will see how that is generated. So that is a short information on one page, which will be useful for the technician and for the dispatcher. Here it is part of the technician. At the top, there is a part for the dispatch. But there is also another part where revenue leaking happens. You can imagine that a technician arrived and parts are not on his truck. So appointment will be rescheduled, customer will be frustrated, nobody is happy, and you just rolled your truck literally for nothing. How to handle that inside of the field service? If we go to the related tab, based on the work type, which is selected for this work order, we can say which products are required, which products are must-have for completion of this work order. We see that here we got two products required. Let's check if Alex van has it. I have already opened Alex van location. By the way, inventory is being handled like fully from the rootstock side. So probably, Richard, you can say a couple words about the fields which we see here on the layout regarding the rootstock. How is this being handled on the background?
Absolutely. A location such as Alex's van in Salesforce is mapped to a location in rootstock, and we're able to any transaction that is performed in rootstock, such as a location transfer or a purchase and put away into that particular location, updates rootstock, but then it immediately updates, or via a batch process, whatever is the preference, the location within field service. And what that gives us is the ability to look at either through field service or indeed through rootstock, the inventory associated to those vehicles.
Well, yeah, cool. Thank you. And we saw that on the work order, we had two products required. If we go to the related list, we see which product items are currently on Alex van truck. So we see that there is a battery in quantity of 8 and connectors in quantity of 11. This quantity is real time. Everything is handled by integration with a rootstock, so we can trust it, and we know that we can dispatch this appointment because actually our technician has required products. So let's do that. Let's go to our service appointment. Let's change status from scheduled to dispatched. And at this moment, when your appointment becomes dispatched, technician will get a notification on his mobile device, and this appointment will appear in his schedule. Before we switch to the technician experience, let me quickly show you a full service console or a Gantt chart. Let me quickly tell you about capabilities of those of that Gantt chart. That will be really short overview because we can talk for hours about this great tool. So what you see here, that is a tool for managing appointments. You can simply drag and drop those appointments. You can see a list of all your technicians. For example, if you hover over the appointment here, you'll see really short messages, a short set of information about the appointment, like for when that is dispatched. What is the city, what's address, how much time it will take our technician to get to that appointment. For example, 17 minutes to get to appointment and 14 minutes to get from the appointment. If you'll double click on it, you'll have like more detailed view about this service appointment, work order, and all the related items like skills, service appointments. And also one more thing which I like really a lot, that's map. So each service appointment will be flagged on map, and you can display your technician on this map as well, and field service will um, help you to create a road. It considers traffic and all that stuff when building different kind of roads. Yeah, so that's really short overview of the Gantt chart. I could talk in for hours about it, but today it's not the topic of our webinar. Let me stop sharing here and switch to mobile device so we can check experience of our technician. Mm.
And we always can schedule more webinars. If you suggest any topics for us, please comment in a section. We're always trying to drive some good content for you guys.
Yeah, we will be more than happy to share. Okay, so guys, I believe you see my mobile app, right?
Yeah, we do.
Here how it looks like. Map, as I already said it. I really love it. But in my case, it's not able to create any directions for me because I'm in Ukraine right now and our appointment is in New York. Obviously, not possible to get there. But if we open our calendar, for example, each dot that you see means that you have some kind of appointment scheduled for that day. So for example, let's open Friday and let's go to our work order. And here your dispatcher has everything for completing his job and everything just literally in his hands. He has an overview of this work order. He can get driving directions. He knows whom to call or to email. He has information about his asset. He can check service history for that asset. Also, from here, this list view, even before start driving to the appointment, a technician can check all the products which are required. So here, please, we need to have 2 connector cables, 1 battery high, and also we see that sum up at the top, which means that all products required are in stock. Next, we do have work plans here. It means that whenever your technician will be completing the job, he can just simply go step by step and check what's done, what is not done. And obviously, we have overview of our work order here with work summary for the dispatcher and for the technician as well. Might be quite useful. So your technician doesn't go through all those records. He can just simply go through this summary and be aware what's needed during the appointment. So let's go now to our work plan. And let's imagine that step 1 and step 2 was completed. We come to option with a cross-sell check. In a field service, that's extremely easy to do a cross-sell. For a technician, for example, he can just simply click on Actions button and create a new opportunity right during the appointment without any problems at all. So that's where we can cover another revenue leak. Okay, let me come back to our appointment. We were talking about required products, but if the products are required, I think that we will consume some products. So let's add our products. So we consumed 2 cables and also, oops, we consumed 1 battery and hit on done button. Uh, at this moment, actually, we can say that work order is completed and that is time to close it. How to do that? Technician just simply clicks on create service document and we need to get a client signature. And hit on save button, generate. You see here that our service document is queued right now, and we will start generating. Okay, that is being generated right now, and that's it. So no paperwork, no one manually re-entering the data. At the moment when your technician tapped on this create service document button, work order became completed, service appointment closed, and we have all the parts consumed, all customer sign-offs inside of our Salesforce org. Also, at the same time, invoice is being generated inside of the Salesforce. Let me show that from the dispatch point of view. Just one moment, I'll stop sharing here. and start sharing on my laptop. So let's go to our, oops, 1 second, please, to our service appointment. You see that it is completed. Our work order is completed as well. And if we go to the related tab on the service appointment, you'll see our work order summary generated and everything inside of the Salesforce system without re-entering any kind of information. At the same time, historically, that is where actually 48 hours invoice cycle would begin. Someone pulls information into the sheet, opens the ERP, manually enters consumed parts, time, and all that stuff. That process is totally gone, not in our case. And actually, that's probably the moment where I'll pass to Richard, because at this moment, invoice was created and everything is sent over to the root stock.